Take a dive into this one. Hang on a second here. Oh boy, it's a bit of a drop. Whoa. Alright. Camera's still good. So this is a split level house. Here's my drop. That right there is the basement. So you can see I had some water problems here. A little 5-gallon bucket with a sump pump. I see something they're missing here. They're missing a backflow preventer. Check valve, which basically when you pump the water out, doesn't allow it to come back in. So I'm going to try to empty out the water here. And you can see how it's filling back up. It does have a really long discharge line. It goes from the back of the house all the way to the front of the house. I don't know why they just didn't run it out to the back of the house, because that's where the slope is. But you can see this is like a 30-foot run. Wow. Alright, so HVAC system's on a hill. No vapor barrier underneath supporting. I can feel the humidity down here. It's pretty humid. It's condensating around the bottom of the unit. This time of the year, it's kind of normal. This is a brand new unit, but you can try to protect it by putting some kind of a barrier underneath it to protect it from getting rusted. That's dripping some water. That fitting might be loose. Whatever the case may be, it looks like they're trying to do some work here. But this place has no vapor barrier at all, so I'm not expecting good things. Let's just check out the moisture readings. 18.4, which is not good, but not terribly bad. But I am at a high point right here, where there is some airflow. But this is a different kind of... I'm used to seeing these houses actually, but this house they actually had it. They had a 25 by 25 addition put onto it back in the 90s. I'm curious to see how they did that. You can see all those puncture holes into those hollow blocks. That's actually where they've done a termite treatment. That wall is actually the wall that goes into the finished basement, which for the most part apparently they are getting water into that finished basement. I'm thinking more along the lines of it's coming in from the front of the house. Not too sure what's happening down here. It's hard to tell. But this right here, this is the front steps of the house. So you can see they removed all this dirt to try to figure out where that water is coming from in the basement. They can't finish their flooring until they get somebody out here to determine what's going on. But this right here, this was all filled with water. Pretty high. Yeah, when it rains, it definitely comes on down the hill. But we are going to climb up this little hill and kind of see what's going on back there. Explore a little bit. See what these contractors have done in the past. Definitely gotta get my lighting fixed up here a little bit. But we have, wow, beautiful support system here. Oh God. Okay. Oh, a few bricks. Some blocks are okay, but I don't know what the heck this is. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Wow. I don't know what's upstairs, but I hope it's nothing too heavy, because that's not doing jack. Oh yeah, over there to the left is going to be where we're going to have to crawl in, but just by the mineral deposit and everything on top of this ground, you can tell that there hasn't been a vapor barrier down here in who knows how long. Water intrusion does come in through that brick. Hasn't rained in a few weeks, so that's an old mud tube. Termites actually came in through this area. Doesn't look like it's anything active. That's probably explains the reason why there's all those puncture holes in the block. They did a termite treatment. Looks like the termites did work their way up through that foundation joist a little bit. Not 100% sure. It's really hard to tell exactly what the extent of damage is from subterranean termites. But just because it might look like there's one little mud tube there, yeah, there's usually several more. Now, on the opposite side of that was a dirt field porch, so they could easily come up to that area where we can't see. Fortunately enough, we were able to see some mud tubes coming up from the inside of the crawl space. It's when you can't find them. So it looks like we're gonna have to squeeze on through here. Alright, so this is the addition portion right here. This whole room over to the left will be the addition. You can see this is where traffic has been coming through by the crushed pipe. I like to take video to always make sure that I let the homeowner know that it was not me who crushed the pipe. You just got to make sure you keep it clean. Tell the homeowners what's going on. This way they don't try to hold you accountable for anything that might be broken, but also might be something that they might be interested in having their HVAC guy maybe relocate that pipe or just even fix it. But it's not completely crushed. I've seen them pretty bad. Yeah, they're probably getting 2/3 of the air through there, but I'm trying to find other ways to get around this, but it looks like going over this is the only way. I'm not feeling good about this part of the crawl space. I see a dehumidifier down there. Not sure what that thing's doing, but I'm not feeling it in here. This is, even with that dehumidifier running, it is humid. You can see the insulation all flaking off like that. That means that this place had some serious moisture problems. I can already tell that some of these wood members down here have some rot. But once again, I like to take a look around to make sure there's no critters. Definitely some crushed pipes. This is the addition. It's like a 25 by 25. Guys, don't forget that like and subscribe. That means a lot to me. That's how we get credit in YouTube, making videos. We get acknowledged. We get perks. And if you get good enough, you get paid. So that'd be cool. Anyway, a lot of debris flying around. Damn, that looks much more worse through the camera lens. I'm sure my lungs. Look at this. Oh my god. That is wood rot. Oh man, that's not good. So in this case, oh my god. In this case, this is not good. In this case, I'd have to remove all the insulation from this area just to see what the extent of this damage is. Look at this wood just crumbling. I should not be able to do that to an older... back in the 90s, by now, that wood should be pretty solid. But instead, it's just crumbling. That is pretty sad. And the reason for this is because if you walk around the outside, there is no ventilation. This right here I'm looking at, this is the back of the house. There's a front port. There's actually a back porch to it. There's no airflow coming into there. There were just a few vents, and they were in wells, so they weren't getting any airflow. Oh, spider webs. Oh my God. Look at that rot. You can see a lot of water comes into this wood. Look at that. That's that yellow stuff. This is all rot. That is nasty. Look at this. This is a very, very expensive fix. The good thing about it is you have those joists running over the drop sill or butting up into it. You're looking about cutting back joists, but these are actually, you can assist them. But look at this. This is a dried up puddle of water. Water is finding its way right to the foundation wall. This is bad. Wow. Major repairs to wood. Sad, you know. You hate to have to tell homeowners what's going on with their crawl space. But like I said, these people bought this house from a flipper. I don't know. I'm guessing they paid cash. I hope they didn't have an inspector come down here and tell them everything was all right. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, this dehumidifier is really not doing much of anything. Just because the dirt is still exposed, it's helping. But at this point, this wood is shot. There is a lot of lumber that needs to be fixed. Look at all this rot. This is all rot. I just can't break anything off here. And you can tell with floor joists. Yeah, here we go. When you start seeing it cup at the bottom of them, that means it's rotted. You'll see them just kind of cup out a little bit. I'll try to see if I can take a video for one, but you can see that I did not make a pre-run in this crawl space because of the spider webs. This is just me and you cruising on by trying to figure out what this house is all about. And that's what I love about my channel. Mostly, probably 90% of these houses I have not crawled. You and I are looking at it for the first time. That's why I do make some mistakes by calling things out. Let's check out this filter real quick. Let's see if we can drain this line out. Humidity, it's not reading bad. Filter is a little dirty. Well, it looks really dirty. It's like nobody has changed that out. God, there are so many spider webs. That is pretty rough. You see how that bottom of that joist, see how it kind of lips out like this? Right at the bottom right there, kind of comes out. Right there. It's got a little bit of right there. That means that's all rotted in there. See that? Boom. Nasty. That's all wood rot. Now, is the entire joist compromised? No, you can see that at least the first about 3 inches, pretty much where the insulation starts, where it actually ends, that whole bottom portion is what's rotted. This is horrible. My God. Plus you got all these HVAC lines keeping airflow from moving around. Guys, hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Look at that wood rot. Excuse me. Just continues. Got a lot of videos on Crawlspace encounters. Look at that. I'm coming back out. You can see how the duct line's all crushed. But it's pretty bad. I feel bad, between having to do something about the humidity, having to do something about the water, having to do something about the repair, you're getting into some big bucks. Big bucks. It's pretty sad, but you know, you gotta be careful when you buy something. Get it inspected, at least have an idea. But these people had a little bit of an idea, but I don't think they expected this. I'm just gonna kind of regroup down here, catch my breath. This is nasty. That was bad, man. No, that's so important. That's why it's so important to hire a home inspector. There's so much wood damage down there. That is bad. I don't know. Why would anybody buy a house like this? Not have it inspected before you make an offer. You got me, man. And now you're gonna fix up the inside, put it back on the market. This fails in so many different ways. Bad. It is horrible down here. They're not gonna like to hear this, but maybe there was another inspector and he just didn't go over this. Seen a lot of that happen. I wouldn't buy this house. Heck no. No freaking way. Anyway, let's check out my other videos. Sorry I'm talking funny. I had to take out my implants because they got infected. So doing a little lisping here. Gotta keep working though. Anyway, check out the other videos, like, subscribe. Thank you for keeping me rolling. Adios.